Hi there, good morning. Today we're going to be writing our own recipe for a potion today. And to do that, we're going to be using adverbs and imperative verbs. So if you look beneath this video, you'll see some examples from the children who took part in the lesson this morning, okay? All right, let's get started. So today we are using adverbs and imperative verbs. So we've worked on some of these this year already. So we're just going to have a quick recap on some adverbs. So for today, if you could just pause the video in a second and write down as many adverbs as you can remember. Now, the types of adverbs we have, they describe where, how, and when something happens. They normally describe an adjective or a verb, so they can describe how you do something, where you do something, or when you do something. So we have adverbs of manner. Now, these are the ones you'll remember from year 2, where if you add ly to a word, it becomes an adverb. So carefully, correctly, eagerly, easily, loudly, patiently, quickly, slowly, quietly, those kind of adverbs. The next type of adverbs are adverbs of place. So they describe where something happens. So it can be anywhere, downstairs, here, in the bathroom, somewhere, there, underground, upstairs, okay? And they sometimes become prepositions as well. Now, the next type of adverbs for year 3 are adverbs of time. Now, I know in year 3 we're excellent at use of time words, so you can already think of, I imagine, 5 or 6 straight away, but there's a couple on the screen for you to have a look at if you'd like to, okay? Now, the next thing we're going to look at is imperative verbs. Now, in year 2, you would have known them as bossy verbs, but in year 3, we call them imperative verbs. And they're just verbs that tell you to do something. So as we're going to be making a potion today in your writing, you'd need imperative verbs like pour, empty, mix, blend, stir. You might even need to saute something, okay? So on your page, what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to have a look at my one. Now I've written ingredients, quantity, and room. So what I'd like you to think of is some fun ingredients that you could put under your ingredients list. So you could have, I don't know, you could have shampoo, you could have snot, you could have mud, you could have spider's webs, you could have frog's toes, whatever you like. Then in the middle, you want to put the quantity, the amount you want of it. So if you're frog's toes, do you need 7 frog's toes? And if it was snot or bubbles, how much of that do you need? Think about it in terms of milliliters or half a bucket or half a tin. And then think about the room in your house that you might get them from. So if it is things like frog's toes, you might need to run down to the pond to get those. But if it is something like black paint, which is my first ingredient, then you might need to run to the shed to do that as well. Okay, so you're going to pause me now and write down maybe 3 ingredients, 3 quantities, and 3 examples of rooms or places where you're going to get to find them. Okay, now after we've done that, we're going to have a think about writing one. And so what we're going to do is if I go to my other screen now, so stop share there, and if I share on my whiteboard, we can think about writing up our story. So we're writing a potion, so I'll get text on there for that, okay? Then we're thinking about, excuse me, I've moved my paper. Okay, so we're thinking about using that list of ingredients, quantity, and room. So if I get started here, I'm going to write in first person as well. I find it a bit easier for something like this. So I ran upstairs straight to the bathroom. So straight away, I've got my adverb for place because it tells me where I've gone to. So I ran straight upstairs to the bathroom. I grabbed a bottle of, now here you want to think of maybe even a brand name for what you're going to grab. So I've gone to the bathroom, so I'm going to grab a bottle of shampoo. So I'm going to use some alliteration and just come up with a brand name for it. So I ran upstairs to the bathroom, I grabbed a bottle of Shimmer and Shine shampoo. Lovely. Now I've made a mistake there straight away. I wonder if you can guess which one it is. I'll just give you a second. I was writing in first person, and up here I've done the I didn't use a capital, so we might want to change that. I grabbed a bottle of Shimmer and Shine shampoo. I carefully, again using an adverb, I carefully squeezed it into, my preposition there, into my saucepan. So at the moment, it's got some adjectives, it's got some nice verbs in there, it's got imperative verbs in there, it's got 2 adverbs. But to really lift the quality of this up, we want to think about how it sounds or how it feels when you squeeze it, or what smell you might do. So you want to think about using your senses at this point as well. So I ran upstairs straight to the bathroom. I grabbed a bottle of Shimmer and Shine shampoo. I carefully squeezed it into my saucepan. Now, if I squeeze out something and I squeeze out the entire contents, it's going to make a bit of a noise when I do it. So, rather cheekily here, sorry about this, it made a lovely noise. Sorry, it made a lovely, let's describe that noise, farty noise as it hit the pan. I could smell strawberries as I poured it in. Okay, so then again, I've made my I wrong. Yeah, let's fix that. We've added a little bit more to just a simple piece of writing. So now I ran upstairs straight to the bathroom. I grabbed a bottle of Shimmer and Shine shampoo, which probably needs capital letters for it because it's a brand name, because it's a proper noun. Shimmer and Shine shampoo. I carefully, adverb, squeezed it into my saucepan. It made a lovely, fix that capital letter, Mr. Hansen. It made a lovely farty noise as it hit the pan. Full stop. I could smell strawberries as I poured it in. And then this is the perfect opportunity to use another adverb. And now you're thinking about adverbs of place or time. So I'm going to use a time word. So next, give that a capital letter as well. Next, I dashed downstairs, past the dog, into the garden. And so from there, I can add on the next couple of ingredients. And then you need to think about, what is your potion going to make? So is it going to make, what have I already had? I've had a make yourself beautiful potion. I've had an invisible potion already made. And I've had a potion how to turn Mr. Hansel into something disgusting like a frog, which is great. So have a think about what you want your potion to do, and have a go at using adverbs and imperative verbs, and also your senses, and turn it into a little story about making a potion and making it work as well, which I think would be lovely. So I would really love to read these this week. You can either send them to me straight to the blog, or on the email address on the bottom of the blog, would be great. Or you can send them to Mrs. Squibb in the office and she'll send them straight off to me as well. And then I can mark them and then I can put them on the blog for our outstanding assembly, either this Friday or next Friday. Okay, and I look forward to reading them. I miss you all, stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon. Okay, bye-bye.